What up? What up? What up, world? It's your boy Jaystar. Man, here with the value plays, man, of this week. Let's see what we got here, man. Let's go into these positions here. We got at quarterback. I'm trying to think like who maybe down here has a I know man, one ugly one I would say is Baker Mayfield, because I know the completion percent was pretty high for Baltimore. I want to say, let's see, what can we find about that? Baker, yeah, so got 12th in completion percent, just barely out of the top 10. So Baker could have, a decent game. I mean, it's not a team that he hasn't, been playing all his career. So he has some familiarity there, and everything. But Baker could have a decent game, man. I'm sure he's going to want to at least try to play hard, because he's back starting again, and try to get back that starting position. So you could take a shot there if you want to. Other than that, man, I mean, you could try to take a shot at Matt Ryan, because he has played a lot better at home. So I would say, he could be in. I mean, we saw what Heineke was able to do, throwing to just basically one receiver almost the whole game, basically, and had a lot of success. So I could say Matt Ryan could have success because his run game should be able to be there for him with Jonathan Taylor at least. And it could, set up some good play action plays, man, to hit down the field. Other than that, I would have to say Andy Dalton is probably the next best play, at least for value wise. And let's move on to running back. We already know the best running back in Rob here. Definitely is a great value play as well, though. But if I had to go, lower than that, it would be hmm. I think it's going to be Algeria because I do know at least they run the ball with him. So I definitely feel like Algier is in play 4,900. They've been going almost like half and half basically with Algier still, even and Cordell Patterson being back. So he could be in for a touchdown 4,900, man. That could be a nice little 15 points there, I feel like. So he's a really good play. I don't really think because Hunt's really not being used as much as you would think he would be used. Otherwise, he would be a nice play. But and then Michael Carter is whatever. Like if Gus Edwards is a go, I think he could be a play man at 5,500. And yeah, I'm just trying to stay in that range and below. So I think those are probably the best plays. Yes, Gibson is still a play too as well though. And at receiver this week, let's see who is the under 4,000 first of all, like receivers, because I know last week, man, the I want to say the value plays is what really did it for everybody to win the whole slate, which is crazy because we hadn't had value plays come through like for a while now. But it happened this week, this past week and everything. But I would say maybe Demarcus Robinson could be a good play. Being that Rashad Bateman is still out, I feel like he already had a decent game before. Carolina is, I thought they was pretty, I think percent. Let me make sure. Yeah, completion percent there was in 10th. So definitely like I said, Demarcus Robinson could hit on a big play down the field. We do know he has that type of capabilities to hit on big plays like that. Especially if Deshaun Jackson is not able to go, then I definitely feel like he could be even a bigger play. And they do a two wide receiver set here, so it's gonna be him and Duvernay most of the time probably in anyways. Chris Moore still in play. Yeah, he gets touches, so that's what I can, or targets at least I can say. Elijah Moore is supposed to be moving into the slot. So taking up some of the Garrett Wilson plays, they want to get him involved is what the coach is saying. Most of these coaches have been saying stuff like that and they have not come through, but I actually feel like Elijah Moore will come through. Just because of the fact that, he requested a trade about 3 to 4 weeks ago, at least I would say, as a second year player here, and it's because they haven't got him involved. Is what he was mad about, and so I mean, since him coming back and playing, they still have not got him involved. So, I mean. I feel like they gotta do it now. Like they just gotta do it now. And this is a huge game for them because I believe the Jets is in second place right now in that division, and if they lose the game, then New England probably can go to second place too as well. So because the records are very close in that division right now, other than the Dolphins being in first place, and they're only in first place probably by a game or so. So definitely this is a big game, man. So I definitely feel like they're going to use Elijah Moore a lot more because they haven't, I mean, show anything packages with, using Elijah Moore. And I feel like, when you play a Belichick type offense too, you want to go with stuff that Belichick has not seen and can put together a game plan against you to stop it. So definitely feel like Elijah Moore is going to be in play for a big game. Besides that, Skoranek could be in for a big game if he's going to be the slot receiver for this game. He probably is going to be the slot receiver. So I feel like for 3,900, you can hit with that. Besides that, man, I don't think there's any other good play down here, y'all. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I would take a shot at. There's just no Christian Watson play down here, man. I see like it's no big injuries and just these receivers only being the only options there. At least down there. And man, I'm trying to see if I can just give y'all like maybe one more, maybe above like 4,000, just a little bit, but under 4,500. Who do I like? Man, it's almost nobody that I like here, y'all. Like maybe Jarvis. I would say maybe Jarvis would be a play. I know probably people want to say Jefferson, but and I know New Orleans have been a team that's given up. So if Lattimore is still out, probably Jefferson may be over. But I mean, it's the same game, so I feel like both of these kind of are in good spots because of injuries, the receivers and things like that. But yeah, maybe Jarvis because he won't line up with Ramsey. And I think completion percent is higher for against the Rams than it is for New Orleans. So that's it for that position at tight end this week. Let's see what we got here. So what we got under 3,400 area because Conklin was already in my tight end video, and I feel like he was a decent play. Is Bellinger? I don't know how long he's gonna be out because he is in a good spot if he's back, but I don't think he's gonna be back. And then let's see below that, man. Did Granson do well? Yeah, 4 targets, man. It's so hard, man, with them. They do double tight end, and him and Ali Cox is in. Then they randomly toss in Jelani Woods. You want to take a shot at Granson. He could be in a good spot. B. Wright is actually in a good spot. It's just on, is he going to get the target? So, and his targets have just been so low. So it's kind of hard to say that, he's a good play. I think, man, I'll probably have to go up a little bit higher than what I wanted to give y'all for 3,400 here. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say, golly, man, tight ends has just been horrible. Hurst is probably the best play though. I would say Hurst and Likely, and then Moreau. So I know we had to go up a little bit, but these are probably the best 3. Then I would say value plays before you have to go up and get better plays and stuff like that. But those 3 right there are probably the best plays when it comes to value. So that's it for value, man. Like I always tell y'all, leave comments below, man, if you got any questions on some value plays or things like that. If injuries come up, and things like that, you want to talk about it, just leave a comment. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Those your boy Jaystar, and I'm out. Good luck this week, y'all.